Join me as I try to understand how someone with 6 DUIs can still drive like a maniac. And let's see if I can survive a ride with her. She's got a reputation for being one of the most reckless drivers on the road, with a string of arrests and convictions that would make your head spin. Her behavior behind the wheel is a mystery to many, and it's unbelievable that she's still allowed to drive. Driving under the influence is a serious offense that puts not just the driver, but also passengers and other road users at risk of serious harm. Repeat offenders like this woman are particularly troubling, as they demonstrate a blatant disregard for the law and the safety of others. The legal implications of driving under the influence are severe, with penalties ranging from fines and license suspension to imprisonment. Drunk driving is a societal problem that affects us all, whether directly or indirectly, and it's essential that we take steps to prevent it. The consequences of drunk driving can be devastating, from injuries and fatalities to emotional trauma and financial loss. The woman's story is a complex one, with a history of addiction and personal struggles that have contributed to her reckless behavior. Her past incidents are a testament to the dangers of drunk driving, with multiple arrests and convictions that have failed to deter her from getting behind the wheel while intoxicated. Despite attempts at rehabilitation, she continues to drive, putting herself and others at risk. The public reaction to her continued driving has been one of outrage and concern, with many calling for stricter penalties and more effective measures to repeat road. The woman's history of drunk driving is a long and troubling one, with multiple incidents that have left a trail of destruction and chaos in their wake. Her addiction has been a contributing factor to her behavior, and it's clear that she needs help and support to overcome her struggles. Her story is a reminder that drunk driving is a complex issue that requires a comprehensive approach, one that takes into account the social, emotional, and psychological factors that contribute to this behavior. There was one incident that really stood out, where she was caught driving with a blood alcohol level that was more than 3 times the legal limit. The incident highlights the absurdity and danger of her behavior, and it's a stark reminder of the risks that drunk drivers pose to themselves and others. The fact that she was able to drive in such a state is a testament to her recklessness and lack of concern for her own safety, let alone the safety. This incident is just one example of the many dangers that this woman poses to herself and others when she gets behind the wheel. The incident has sparked a lot of outrage and concern, with many people calling for stricter penalties and more effective measures to prevent drunk driving. It's clear that this woman needs help and support to overcome her addiction and address her reckless behavior. The fact that she's still driving despite her history of drunk driving is a stark reminder of a need for change and the importance of taking action to prevent this kind of behavior. In conclusion, the story of this woman with 6 DUIs is a stark reminder of the dangers and consequences of drunk driving. It's a complex issue that requires a comprehensive approach, one that takes into account the social, emotional, and psychological factors that contribute to this behavior.